Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Bionicle Heroes, and today we're going to be going to a whole new zone because actually we just took down Havoc. And I want to save Reddick for last. Let's go to Hakan. I want to get all the ones I don't really enjoy out of the way, and Hakan is definitely one of those I just kind of do not like. So, I looked up what the medals basically are, and it's pretty obvious that they're based on some kind of weird ranking. Apparently they're really easy to get. But, you know, you gotta get all the canisters in a level and just, I guess, maybe, presumably get all the Lego pieces you can. Which, if that is the idea, then why do I not have gold for most of them? Unless it's the idea that I don't have all the canisters, of course, which is what I'm assuming, and we're gonna be going back and getting all that stuff anyway. So hopefully those gold medals should come along with them. And I think it is gold is the highest. I think blue must be the lowest, which is so weird because, like, in the Bionicle universe here, or in the Lego universe, blue, like I said before, is usually the highest, except for purple. In some Lego games, where it's like purple is like 25,000. Lego Star Wars, it's 10,000, which I accidentally did say, well, I thought that it was 25,000, and I said that in recording, which, whenever my friend uploads that video, I'll make sure to watch that video, and hopefully I'll descript it and be like, hey, I did not well, actually I messed up. I meant, well, I guess I did mean to say 25,000, but apparently I was wrong. So there's that. So I guess if you guys actually go watch those Spit Out videos whenever they're going to be appearing, I don't know exactly when. I will try to hopefully talk him into getting them up rather quickly, since we only did one episode so far, so... Well, technically, it would be 6 episodes, YouTube-wise, if it was uploaded via chapter and not actually, you know, specifically one whole thing. Or it might just be 25-minute videos. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. Which, either way, doesn't really matter, because if it was me, it'd be 25-minute videos just like this. Which you could easily do it, you know, via level, but nah. Oh yeah, we need Mataro for those. Alright. Well, we do have Hookie, so let's get him to fix some stuff here. Come on, you son of a bitch. There we go. Alright. Let's just blow everything up while we're in hero mode, just to save ourselves the trouble of not dying. Which, to be honest, dying in this game doesn't really matter all that much. And I don't know exactly what happens if you lose all your masks. I think you just go back to the Matoran Enclave. I want to say. I remember looking in earlier trailers. There was another character, like a 7th and Nika, for whatever reason. I don't remember. It might have been Jalur, but it looked like it was like a maskless, you know, in Nika hero. But I mean, it kind of looked like Jalur, but it didn't really have the exact same color as Jalur. It was a little bit more black and red. That's what it looked like to me. And my, like, sixth grader mind, however old I was then, was probably thinking instantly like, oh, that must be like a whole new character. That must be the character that you get, or that must be what you look like when you lose all your masks. You know, that's an idea. I really need to go find out. I need to go look on those trailers, because I believe you can find every single trailer. I think the website's actually down too. I think it's been down probably for a while. I'm assuming, of course. Yeah, we need to destroy this thing real quick. Well, not destroy, but I guess construct it and get it across. We'll basically take out these rocks here. And then we can head our merry way over here. There we go. Alright. Before we actually finish up here, I know there's some stuff we still gotta get, but I might as well just get these blue pieces. Because they're over here in the water, and again, like I said earlier, Holly is only used practically for water areas, which is kind of lame. You know, you make a character like this, and you just give it the only ability of walking through water. It's just kind of stupid. But the same thing goes for, you know, Jalur. He has to walk through lava, and that's it. And it's kind of lame, but oh well. So now that we have Mataro, we can go ahead and use the ice freezing ability to get across. And I guess apparently there must be a Nibiru mask in there. Well, no, not in there, but there's actually one coming up pretty damn soon. And I guess apparently after I did that, it sent out a whole bunch of enemies on me. And yes, my computer is making a lot of noise right now, and hopefully it will not No, it's going to pick up, but hopefully the game sound will actually be loud enough to kind of counteract that. Oh, poop. Yeah, if you think we're almost done, we're kind of pretty close. We're pretty close to beating the main story, obviously. I'm 41% done in 7 videos. So you guys can probably do the math and figure that out. That it might be like a 20-part series, depends, because I'm going to have to go back through all these levels again. And depending on how maybe I might edit them to where I just show me getting the canisters. That could be smart. That could actually be a lot smarter than what I was originally going to do, which is just going to be like unprofessionally play through it and just go through it that way. Don't worry, I think you should be able to get back. You should have the ability to get back to use the Nippuru ability, or use Nippuru's ability. Oh my god, there's too many of them! Yeah, but yeah, now we can actually use lava because we're actually entering Hakan's little area. His little level here. To be honest, there's really no reason for me to show myself getting all the canisters because you guys actually can buy a canister locator yourself. If you're watching this for 100% or how to 100% this game, you're probably not really looking in the right areas. So I mean, I am going to be 100%ing the game, or at least trying to. It's not really a guide to tell you how to do it. This game's easy enough to do it yourself. Well, in some cases, I will admit that in some LEGO games, it is a little bit more difficult to find certain things. But since they actually literally give you a canister locator, there should be really no problem with doing this game, technically. So, I don't know if that's going to be an issue for some people or not. If it is, I'm sorry, but I can't really help that much. I can only just show you what I'm doing, and that's pretty much all I can do. I'm not saying you're an idiot. Not at all, of course. I'm just saying that there's really no reason for you to not be able to 100% this yourselves. Unless, of course, you might be young or something. Or maybe there might actually literally be a canister out there that might actually be more difficult for any normal person to find. Well, what do I mean normal person? I mean, for any regular player, not really a hardcore kind of collector or anything like that. Or maybe you're just watching it for the enjoyment. I don't know. Basically, we all know what I'm pretty much getting at, hopefully. And hopefully everybody can understand the joke as well I'm getting at. Which might be a little harder for some people to get, but well, I didn't even really put the joke. I didn't even say the joke correctly anyway. I seem more like an asshole now, don't I? Well, anyway, back to Bionicle. I didn't even realize they even had a mobile game of Bionicle Heroes. I knew about the Game Boy one. I didn't even know the Xbox 360. I thought it was well, actually, I didn't know if it was for Xbox 360. I thought it was just for Xbox, not 360, which is crazy. I think the Xbox 360 came out before the PS3, didn't it? So, I think so. I don't know. I don't exactly know. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is, I don't know that actually existed. And holy crap, we could have gotten a free, like, hero mode right there. If I would have just used it already. Anyway. I guess it has achievements on it. I'm like, what the hell? So why wasn't it not on PlayStation 3? I would have totally bought it for there. You know, got all the achievements, free trophies pretty much right there. Oh my god. Mataro, come on. Quit aiming at things that I'm not looking at directly. Or I'm indirectly looking at. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing done with. Oh, we got a ways to go before we start getting the gold statue figured out here. Alright. Let's see. Well, actually, you know, people might be watching this Let's Play just for, like, small information on the game. Or maybe they just never played the game themselves and just want to watch somebody actually play through it. Play through a LEGO game, which... that's kind of boring sometimes when you just watch somebody play through it. Actually, not for me. When I was watching my friend and my brother play their little chapters together, it was kind of interesting. But, I mean, like, if you're watching an actual Let's Play of it, it might be a little bit more boring than you think. And I'm trying to make everything as spiced up as possible. I'm trying to use my commentary. But, see, the thing is, you're not going to see these levels again unless you go back through it to 100% them. That's the only time you really actually get to see this stuff again. So it's relatively going to be new until we go back through it. Which, of course, is the problem with these kinds of games. Is, you know, you go back through them multiple times and eventually it just drains on you a little bit, you know? And just that was pretty freaking cool. Alright, let's just use Mataro just to break some stuff across the way. I usually use him just to kind of break stuff, so I don't have to actually miss any pieces, technically. Even though the chances are of me missing something kind of slim, but there's still the idea that I could totally miss. And this room's kind of bright as hell. And I kind of hate having my mic, or having the pop filter so damn big and right in my face. It's kind of hard for me to even see my computer with my peripherals. It's really kind of bugging me here. Speaking of bugs, there you go. There's a bug for you. Okay. Switch to Hooky real quick. I don't know. I might be pronouncing his names wrong, but actually, is it technically any wrong to pronounce a name differently? Well, then again, if the original creator says that their name has to be this specific way, then yeah, I guess I can see the idea of a name being pronounced wrong. But as far as it sounds, pronunciation is really more of like a person-to-person thing, not necessarily just like one whole group deal. I'm guessing, of course. Okay, so we got all of them. Let's just switch back to Congo and just annihilate these Borok. I think they're called Borok. From what I can recall, I believe that's what they're called. I remember Vaki and Vizorak, obviously, but I never had a Borok. Boric, or whatever they call him. Die, you son of a bitch. Okay. My god, like, freaking Jalur's Flame Sword actually is quite deadly, of course, up close. It's more damaging when it comes to, like, taking enemies out up close compared to Holly's. Obviously, Jalur's weapon would do more damage than hers up close, but hers is more used for, like, you know, hitting enemies from a distance, too. Which is always nice. So we can jump over there and get that. I guess not. Okay, now I can. Thank you very much. And we got all the silver canisters in this level. We don't have to come back and get all the silver canisters, but we still have gold, obviously, to get. That's the way the game works. It makes it to where you can't come. It makes it to where you have to come back. But I remember there was, like I said earlier, I remember there was a level somewhere where you could actually get everything in one go if you had all the abilities. And since I had all the abilities in Avic's Stronghold, or his boss fight in particular, I was capable of getting all the canisters, which was awesome. By the way, even though it's a fun boss fight, it's a pretty cool boss fight, or just the soundtrack actually is pretty good for it. Well, to be honest, the soundtrack in this game is actually pretty good. It catches that Bionicle vibe, I guess. I don't know exactly how to explain it. There's just something about the Bionicle that just makes you say, like, yeah, that's Bionicle. You know, especially when you look at them too. Like, you can just tell you see a Bionicle compared to like Hero Factory and stuff like that. Like, they're trying to be like Bionicle, but it didn't really work out for me. I never actually bought a Hero Factory yet, or I didn't really have an interest in them. And of course, I had a friend that just completely hated them because it wasn't Bionicle, which is kind of stupid. But at the same time, that's his own opinion, not mine. You can hate whatever you want. It's kind of like with people with Nickelback. It's like, everybody hates Nickelback. I understand why. I just don't care. Simple enough. I don't know. There's just really nothing there to make me want to hate them, I guess. I mean, yeah, their music sucks, but it's not enough for me to be annoyed by it. Same thing with, like, Kanye West or whatever. Yeah, he's an egotistical douche, but there's just not enough there for me to really, like, hate him completely. I don't know. Well, except when it comes down to the Kardashians, and yeah, there's a passion for hatred right there. Just stupid people in general, basically. Stupid people on TV that just get publicity for whatever reason, and then the stupid people will watch that stuff to see how stupid these people really are. And it's retarded. Like, you want them off the air, then why do you keep watching them? It's that stupid logic that just makes no sense. Idiots will follow idiots. Actually, who's more of a fool? The fool themselves? Or the fool that followed? I don't know, I probably got that completely wrong. But I'm sure everybody knows exactly where that's from. Okay, hang on 1 second. Well, you probably don't know exactly what I said was from, because I probably got it wrong. In general. Yeah, sometimes if you take too long to kill off everybody, they eventually just start spawning flowers. And a volcano of all places, yeah. I don't know, actually. Is that even possible? That might be possible. I just might be stupid. Never would have heard of this before till now. God damn it! Hit the damn thing. Oh, come on. I totally have hero mode. Thank you. Actually getting kind of a headache trying to fight through this thing. It's another reason why I don't really like this level. It's too bright, you know? It's because of all the lava that's going around. It's all the fire. Yeah, they're cool looking levels, but man, they're bright as hell. Alright, there we go. Now we can get up here and fight him personally. Which we just knocked out basically half of his health. Which is awesome. Probably. Forget what this guy's name was. It's not Gurak. Ugh. Damn you. Yeah, basically all we do now is just wait for him to let down his shield. Which should be any time now. There we go. And then as soon as you shoot him once, he's going to spawn enemies. And then you're going to have the opportunity to take them all out if you want to. So, do with what you will. How you do it is how you do it. Oh my god, they just keep yelling at everybody. I'm sorry, I just live around pretty much practically irritated idiots. And where are you? No, I missed my chance. I missed my opportunity to hit him. Yeah, you actually can't get back down there. You're stuck up here, so it sucks. Oh, well, too bad for me, I guess. The only thing you really can do up here to get pieces from down there is just basically do what I did with Nipru's weapon. Or whoa. I didn't mean to cough there, actually. Holy crap. That came out of nowhere. I'm going to leave that in because I don't really feel like editing it out. It's no point. If I edit it out, who cares? Then I did. You guys are probably thinking like, man, Alex, you just don't care anymore. What's the point of watching me anymore? Well, I don't know. Well, I have plenty of other content that's coming. It's just, you guys gotta understand that I put so much freaking effort into trying to please everybody that it didn't work, and it's just like, why should I bother trying now? Well, okay, that's not really true. I still try to entertain people, especially in real life. I always like making people happy, and well, I mean happy in terms of like, you know, telling jokes and stuff like that, and just trying to cheer people up. That's what makes me happy, is having other people happy around me. You know, and some people are happy when other people are miserable, and I actually used to kind of be that way. I used to loathe in people's misery whenever I caused them trouble, especially at Christmas. You know, whenever somebody buys you a present that you don't like, and then you just rub it in their fucking face, and you're like, hey, look at this asshole, I don't like this present, so I'm going to whine and cry about it. And then they're going to feel bad for buying you a shitty present because it's technically their fault. But then you feel that little bit of, like, evil inside of you that just makes you enjoy the moment even more. I don't know. I'm weird. But now it's like, I've got these friends. I got my own specific group of friends. I don't really hang out with all of them simultaneously. Not really, and I don't think they really want to either. At the same time, one of them, I mean. You know, I'm not talking about my best friend. I'm talking about another friend of mine. My best friend wouldn't really care. You know, he's fine with hanging out with whoever, but he's obviously going to be more directed towards talking to me instead. I just realized that bug was not even on there. What the hell? It just disappeared out of nowhere. And what are those things anyway? I never really found that out. I guess they're some kind of weird eel things that bring these things to life. And now we have a Visorak. Awesome. I completely forgot what I was talking about. Turak! That's his name. Not Turok, but Turak. Speaking of Turok, aren't they making like... Well, I heard they were making another one. But then also, out of just randomness, I always think of like Serious Sam. We might have enough time to beat this. You guys think we can beat this in 5 to 10 minutes? In 10 minutes? Yeah. In 5 minutes? Let me push my luck. We'll try. We'll have to come back anyway, so this might be the one that I cannot beat in that amount of time. But there's no boss fight. So it's like there's nothing really there to waste our time, besides these cutscenes, of course, that just waste everyone's time. Are they enjoyable cutscenes? They are enjoyable. But they are specifically a waste of time. The thing is, he's still got that ball joint inside of his leg, as you notice there. And with a real like Lego Bionicle, that is one of the scariest things that you can have happen to your action figure. Well, not your action figure, but your Bionicle itself. is when, like, I've had that happen a few times, especially like some of my Bionicle that I've had before. Well, I will actually literally break the leg to where the ball joint is still stuck inside of the leg piece. There's nothing you can get to get that thing back on unless you like super glue it or something. Because that leg, that ball joint is attached to another Lego piece, and if that thing falls off, it's GG from then on out. So yeah, you don't want that happening, not at all. Yeah, I could probably do this in like 5 minutes. I can try. If the game will let me, of course. There's just so much damn stuff to blow up at one time. I just realized how freaking weak Kongo actually is, technically. You know, there's so much stuff to construct, so many things to like go find and treasure and what have you. So we'll try to make this as rapid and quick as possible. And apparently the adaptive difficulty is turned on. Well, actually, I think that's just a basic thing anyway, because I realized like my weapons are a lot weaker than they used to be. Unfortunately. Who cares? It would make the game boring if it was just the same thing, not harder every time, you know? If there was no reason to upgrade your character, then what would there be any reason? No, if there was no real hard difficulty throughout the levels, then what reason would you have to upgrade your character, basically, is what I'm saying at. That's what I'm getting at. The same thing happened with like Crash Bandicoot, like... And that's why I love these LEGO games, because they play almost like the Crash Bandicoot games, where it's adaptive difficulty every time you go up a warp room. And then, of course, you're going to have some that are extremely easy levels and, like, the really higher warp rooms, of course. But there's always that 1 to 2 levels, or possibly even 3, majority of them, in those higher up warp rooms that are just going to be even more difficult. And since Bionicle Heroes works on the way of you basically open up multiple boss rooms at one time, like, we opened up, I think it was Avik, Thok, and I think Hakan at the same time, I believe, then their difficulty is going to be probably the same. So, I don't know exactly 100% know. Maybe it changes on like how many times you play through a level. I don't know exactly, but from what it feels like there's definitely a difficulty going up through these levels, which I've never actually paid attention to because these games just... I'm not saying like it's too easy, it's rather not hard at all. It's just one of those games where you just sit back and play on a weekend, you know, like I am now. Well, it's not even the weekend, it's just Wednesday. I always tell you guys what day it is just to give you kind of a time lapse of when I recorded it and when I've uploaded it. Because some people will record months ahead of time, and then, you know, then eventually they're like, oh, okay, upload time. And I don't know, I just don't want to be that kind of person to just let you guys down like that. I just want to be able to have this content up as quick as possible at the same time. You know, just being the same amount of time, I guess. Try to get these both relatively uploaded the same day, which might be possible. More than likely it's possible, because these usually take me like a couple hours to render, so that's 4 hours for both, right there. Which, these will probably be uploaded like late at night, so you guys will get to see them in the morning when you wake up. Which might be bad for some people, for some folks, you know, they might wake up not even notice it at all, pretty much, but who knows. Oh, come on, let's run into this level like yesterday. Alright. Yeah, like my freaking arrow slicer is not working. Matt Tao's arrow slicer is just taking way too much time to destroy these guys. Oh, here we go. Cleanup time. Love this. Like, damn, look at this. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, too, is, like, whenever... It's so... I don't know if it's a glitch with her or not, but whenever you're fighting off Vaki, it might even be with Jalur, too. Whenever you're fighting off Vaki, where you don't actually do that massive destructive attack, it will usually... They still could, you know, like, revive themselves, but at the same time, you can still continue... Like, they'll still... Their health bar will come back up, but they won't get stunned. They won't get knocked back down, is what I'm getting at, pretty much. Okay, we need to switch to Huki real quick and get this fixed up here. And then we have one more thing we gotta fix up. Here we go. I believe that should be it. Yeah, because watch with Jalur. Yeah, Jalur, you knock him down. Okay, so Holly is the only one that actually can make it to where they don't get knocked down. So I was somewhat kind of right about that. We might just go ahead and plow through this level. And if I forget anything, oh well. We're pretty much coming back to these anyway, so there's really no reason for me just to be like, alright, let's take our time, get as much stuff as I can now. Well, it's always nice because with the canister locator, it's like, okay, well now I know that I'm missing some stuff here. Like, look at it. Actually, no, he blew up. Okay, so he still blew up. I was trying to say, like, hopefully he doesn't come back, because my theory is completely wrong. Which is not the first time, obviously. I've had multiple theories wrong before in the past. Specifically right now, I would wish that would not happen all the time. The good thing about this game is you can actually build without getting, you know, you can get hit and not being taken out of what you're doing, which is a pain in the ass, especially on like Lego Star Wars. You're trying to use the force on something, and all of a sudden something hits you, and there goes that chance of trying to build whatever you were building. Okay, that's all fixed up. I know you're coming back, douche. Okay, hang on. Let's go up here real quick and get this taken care of. Yeah, we can't yet. Okay, that's right. This is why we need Hookie for, so we can knock this elevator thing down, and then we can jump up there and take care of what we need to take care of. If I don't get glitched inside the game, apparently that's not possible. Okay, we got that one. You can actually jump across all the way over here, too, which is pretty nice. Oh, yeah, there's a canister just right there. Sometimes they just leave them right out in the open. They're like, here you go. Never got away. What the hell is going on? Okay, this game is apparently likes to glitch up on me a lot. Well, it is an old game, and I've had it for like God knows how long. Well, hell, I mean, there's older games out there that don't even really glitch up, you know. So it makes me wonder too. I'm not here to build anything. I hate when they spawn bugs out of these things because then you have to kill something else with it too. It's more of a pain in the ass than you think it is. Yeah, this will definitely be a 30-minute video, but who cares? Probably think of like, what's the difference between doing this level and the other one? Well, the other one, why I didn't want to do that one was because there was a boss fight at the end. You know how long a freaking boss fight can take? It could take minutes upon minutes to do it. It's ridiculous sometimes. Now I need to get over there to get that excavation thingy, Bob. Too late, I guess. I assume there's no bridge back, huh? No, there is. I'm just retarded. I'm not looking. There we go. I was gonna say, I thought I might have done this. It might not even pop. Nope. Pops out a whole bunch of Lego pieces, so that's it. Oh, that's okay still, because I still need those, obviously. No, I know where to go, game. I got this. We're pretty close to getting out of here, though, too. Ah, to hell with it. If it's a 35-minute video, who cares? Because the more time I spend on these videos, the quicker things will get done, you know, so... It's really no big deal, I guess. I didn't want to have to take out that whole boss in one video to me. To me, that's just how I felt. It felt like it would have taken a lot longer than this would. Which, apparently, I might be wrong. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know exactly how much the currency is for a blue one. I have to go check that out. Alright. You don't have to shoot every single wall that's in your way, because most of them are just going to be generally out of your way. But I like to use Matara for this section here. Why do I... Yeah, we're actually really close to being at the end of this. I think what we have to do now is... Yeah. There's another hero mode thingy we have to take care of. Construct real quick. But we're rather on the tail end of getting this done. The best thing to do is just... When you're on the mine... Actually, I think everything just comes to you naturally. Alright. I was going to say, sometimes they don't even let you do that unless you're like on that objective and they make it to where you can pick this stuff up. Don't ask me how to get that over there. I have no clue. Well, actually, no, I think it's close enough to where Hookie can do it. Alright, we got some climbing to do and then we're pretty much out of this area. Let's just go ahead and blow some stuff up while we're on our way down there. Make things a lot easier than what they should be. Basically just trying to get rid of everything out of the way. Trying to get everything. Holy sweet mother load. What in the world is going on here? A party and I guess everybody came. I know. I was trying to be intendedly gross, but... Well, I don't think it's gross. I assume some people do. Depends on the person. Alright. All fixed up. Yep. Time to go. We pretty much got everything except for that little thing right there, but who cares? It's just a little constructive deal we don't really need to worry about. Yeah, usually they give you like 1 gold canister for whatever reason. Oh, here you go. Alright, I guess since we're almost done with this level, we'll just try to finish up and clean up real quick. Before we head out, get as much pieces as we can. That way we can buy more stuff. Because getting that canister locator is going to cost a lot of money. It's like $1 million, wasn't it? I think it was. And of course, the gorgeous cutscenes that we have here. And at least they're not FMV, right? Thank God. Also, will I be playing the other versions of this game, like the DS version or the Game Boy one? The DS version, probably not. I don't exactly have a capture card for that kind of stuff, and plus I don't have the game either. The Game Boy version, well, think about it. It's a lot different than this one. Totally, they're two different beasts. Actually, you know what, screw it. Even though I went 30 minutes in time, let's go ahead and just get some stuff done with right now. I always like doing this just to test out Nipperu's ability here. I just like to launch it over and just blow stuff up. Shows up, you know, shows off his capabilities. I don't really want to worry about their... Yeah, like, look at that. $1,250,000 for that damn thing. And the bonus levels are expensive too. So, granted, we've got still quite a ways to go. And I will be showing off the Paraka stuff later. I just don't feel like showing off right now because it's really much of a waste of time. Alright. So, what percent are we at? 47%. Look at that. I went up 6% in like one video. That's pretty ridiculous sometimes. Anyway, folks, without further ado, I'll see you all next time when we play some more Bionicle Heroes. And as always, take care, everybody.